Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of our Gnome of the Month series for the month of May. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be painting and putting all of the parts together for this month's gnome. Okay, it's a beautiful spring day here in Michigan. We are getting a little bit of much needed rain, but it's a beautiful day. So I figured while it's raining, we'd come in and we'd finish putting together our gnome of the month, the parts that is, and then we are going to be doing our reveal on Saturday at 3 p.m. Also today I'm going to be featuring some Beebeecraft glass beads, and I'll show those to you in just a little bit here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get working on our gnome. Okay, this is a skewer stick that I have, and what this is way back in the 70s, and I'm not sure if I've seen these around lately. I do not believe I have. These are the little balloons that you can get on the balloon sticks for the tops of birthday cakes and such. I'm not sure if they make these anymore. You can let me know in the comments if you've seen them, but I purchased a lot. I mean, probably 50 of these that were together in groups of 3 at a rummage sale. So what we're going to do first, this is going to be our gnome's nose this month, and what we're going to do is we're going to paint it. What we're going to be painting it with today is, this is by Plaid, and I purchased this for 99 cents on sale at Hobby Lobby. This is the Flex acrylic paint, and where is the color? You know, I am not sure. It is satin, smooth satin it's called. So, and this paint is wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint our nose with this. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take it right out of the jar. Okay, not even going to pour it today. We don't need much. So what we're going to do is just paint our nose, get our nose painted. This will require 2 coats, guys, for sure. All right. If you haven't viewed it yet, go ahead and check out our first episode of our Gnome of the Month series for the month of May, where we made our little bee shoes. And I'll show you guys those at the end, and I'll have the link to that video in my description box below. Okay, as well as the link to Beebeecraft and the link to the actual glass beads. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to let this dry, and this will help the second coat to adhere to. It gives it something to bond to. I'm going to let this dry, and we're going to come back and we'll put a second coat on there. Okay, and we're just finishing up our second coat here, and we're going to set our nose aside to dry. Okay, just setting it right over in a tall vase that I have to hold my skewer. I'm going to cover this up. And what we're going to work on now is the body of our gnome. Okay, let's see. And guys, I thought this was a great deal. Couldn't help it. I just thought this deal was the poo. This is a little footy sock, as my mom would call them. I got this at the Dollar Tree. Okay, and it came with 3 pair. So here we're going to have our body, and then we can use the other one for our hat, and it's going to work out perfectly for us. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to fill our sock. Okay, and what I'm going to fill our sock with today, guys, is I do not use the polyfill. If I have to, I will, but I found at Walmart these pillows are just, it's Comfort Complete pillows by Mainstays. Guys, these work so good. I think they're $3, maybe $3.97, and the stuffing in these, guys, is just, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. Nice and thick and cushy, and works great for gnomes. So that's what I use on my gnomes. I try to gnome on a budget, guys. So I think that'll be enough, if not too much for us. And what I want to do first is stretch this out. Now I'm not putting anything in here because we're going to actually glue this to the shoes. Okay. I made a platform for the shoes. I'll show you guys. And this is so simple, guys. We might need more actually. Let's see. Depending. Let me grab our shoes here. Now these are the shoes, and the link is below of how I made these shoes. Okay. I put 2 little platform discs on the shoes. These were actually in the Dollar Tree bag. I believe it's 100 wood pieces. These little circles are in there, and guys, they make the best platforms for our gnomes. Now I have to get these together enough to where when our gnome sits on there, he's going to be nice and plump. Okay, just like that. So we're going to put some more in there even, guys, just a little. We don't need much more. There we go. It's another handful. And another thing, guys, I think I have made, oh gosh, I've probably made 6 gnomes out of 1 pillow. You can make quite, maybe even more than that. You can make quite a bit of gnomes out of 1 pillow stuffing. So, okay, we're going to do this. And then we're going to go ahead and if I can find my rubber bands, we'll be using a rubber band to tie this. Okay, right here. Here we go. We're going to take an elastic, also purchased at the Dollar Tree. These work great to bind off our top. Okay, so here we go. That's going to be our gnome body. Covers up our shoes. That looks so cute. Okay, now what we need to do also is we do not want our beard to cover up our shoes as well. Okay, so we're going to make our beard, we're going to have our beard a little bit shorter today. So let's do that, all while our little nose is drying. Okay, now I also purchased this at Joann Fabrics. Okay, and this is absolutely wonderful. I bought 1/4 of a yard, and I have already made I think four gnomes with this, and I have plenty left. So really good place to buy your fabric for your gnomes, guys, is Joann Fabrics. And it wasn't expensive. I think I paid about $4 for 1/4, so I guess it is a little bit expensive, but with the number of gnomes it makes, oh my goodness. Okay, then you want to always just try to get the material, okay? Because if you get your fur in there, which it's going to pull off, if you get your fur in there, it's going to hunk off and it's going to look funny on your gnome. There we go. Okay, and it just kind of naturally falls good. So, okay, let's see now. Let's measure our gnome here. And that's another thing I do a whole bunch of, guys, is I always measure. Okay, now see, that's going to be still quite long. Oh, this one's real long. Yeah. So, let me see what I want to do about that. Okay, well, we can bring it up. Okay, there we go. And you can still see his little shoes. Okay. And I always notch where I'm going to put my nose. I'm going to set my nose into my beard. Okay, and I always notch. And again, you want to just get the fabric, guys. This is a little bit more difficult to just get the fabric because you're going the way of the fur. So if you get a little bit of the fur, that's okay, but you can just kind of cautiously try not to. It's not hard, guys. It's just tedious. That's the word I want, tedious. There we go. Let's do this. Okay, now let me show you what I mean by hunking it out here. I know there's going to be some. There's a little, not much. See, there's just a little. Now, so what we want to do is we want to attach our nose. So let's check and see if our nose is dry. No, it's still tacky. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish drying our nose. and then we're going to apply it, and then we'll put our beard around it. So we'll be right back. Okay, friends, I have our nose dried. Now what we're going to do, I want to apply this a little bit higher, if you recall, because our beard is, no, I guess I have it dried. See, I got a little dot there. Our beard is, I don't want our beard to cover our shoes, because our shoes we worked hard on and they're so cute. Okay, and also guys, I'm going to be using some Beebeecraft glass gems, and go check out the Beebeecraft channel. These glass beads are adorable, and I will have the link to Beebeecraft as well as the link to the glass beads that I'm using in my description box below. I found a lot of uses for the Beebeecraft jewels, and they're just so pretty. The gems are so beautiful and shiny, and I'll show you guys when we go to apply them. Okay, let's see if it goes up here. Yes, that's going to be perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to apply this today, guys, but we're going to make the hat and the arms and things separate, and we'll do our reveal for that on Saturday. All right, glue stick here. It is so good to be back and making videos. Okay, so, and see how high, I always go way high with my beards. I think that's adorable, and I keep going back and comparing. Always go back and compare, just so you know. That's adorable. Okay, all right. I really do like that a lot. That's cute. Okay, so let's make the hat. For the hat, I'm going to make it easy peasy for us, and the cuteness of this is going to be in the details, guys. So we're going to take one of our little socks here, and that's another thing. I'm going to go ahead and put it on to measure it, okay? But what I'm not going to do is put it on after we detail it. So I'm going to cut the sock. It's just like this. So cute. Again, Dollar Tree, 3 pair for $1. I'm going to go right past, just past the heel, and cut it straight across like so. Okay, now these are stretchy and wonderful, and what we're going to do is I'm going to put the hat on, a little gnome here, like so. I'm going to go right down to his nose, just like that. Okay, just like that. Oh, I love it. I love it already, guys. Okay, now we're going to do our embellishments. Okay, we're going to get our embellishments done. Look at that dude. He's going to be cool. Oh, he's going to be cool. Okay, and I'll be right back, and we're going to start our embellishments on our hat. And for our hat embellishments, what we're going to be using again is the crafting beads. They are glass by Beebeecraft. You guys, these come in an array of gorgeous colors. They shine, they sparkle. They are just beautiful. I love these. Okay, so what we're going to start with is I'm going to take 2 of these wooden die cuts that I purchased on Amazon.com. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my camera a little bit closer so you guys can see a little bit better. Let's see. There we go. Maybe a bit more than that even. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to be placing a red one in the center of one of them. Okay, and I'm going to put the dot right here just like this. Okay, and we're going to place this right like this. Boom. Okay, just like that. Okay, And then I'm going to put a yellow one on our other flower. Just need a wee bit. Okay, just like that. Okay, here we go. Oops, you want Mr. Gnome. Okay, there we go. Just like so. We have a yellow and a red. Let me show you guys. The yellow and the red. See how they glisten and sparkle? Oh, I love them. They're so pretty. Okay, there we go. See that? All right. So with that, we're going to be using this beehive. Okay. What we're going to do with this beehive is I'm going to make a small little circle right here. Okay. Just a small wee little circle. Just like so. Okay, just like that. Okay. Just almost like a closed hook. Just like that. Focus. There we go. Almost like a closed little hook. Now, I'm going to be using the crystal clear. Actually, we'll use the light gold. Now, this is not the yellow. This is the light gold glass beads. Just like that. I think they're so cute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these strung on here and we will be right back. Okay, so I have put our glass beads on here and they are beautiful. And what I want to do now, guys, is I want to take my finger and I want to wrap it around like so and kind of have it come up a bit like this. Okay. All right, just like that. That's perfect. Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to take and we want to curve this around like so, as close as we can get it without it being too loose. Okay, we don't want it too loose, but we need this little circle here. Okay, we need this. And we just want to, I just twisted it around. We're going to continue to twist it so it doesn't go anywhere on us. And this wire is floral wire. That's all it is. It's just some floral wire. And what I'm doing by wrapping it around is just strengthening it. Okay. I purchased the bees that I'm about to use and the beehive at a garage sale, guys. It was with a bunch of sunflower things, but I am sure you could find the bees online. Okay, so it's adhered and it's dried, and I think that looks so adorable. Okay, you may know where I'm going with this, guys. So what we're going to do is with our little bee here, I'm going to take and I'm going to put a generous portion of glue, generous amount, right like so. Okay, I'm going to take our little jewels here and I'm going to attach our bead just like so. And you need to hold that for a second. This hot glue will dry fast. And this isn't going to be outdoors in the elements or anything, so it's going to be nice and sturdy inside, and it won't get too warm to where your hot glue will melt. So, okay. I think this is adorable. This is our bee, and I'm really, really pleased with this. Okay, so we're going to set this over to dry fully. Okay, right here. All right, and we have our little flowers ready to go. Okay, now the arms. it's time to make the arms. Now these arms we want a bit lengthy. Okay, guys, so I'm going to take another sock here, just straight across, right just below the heel again. Okay, now I'm going to take and I'm going to cut it right down the center, guys, straight down the center. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to cut it across right at the heel. Again, cut it across right at the heel. Guys, what you want to do here is you want to leave yourself plenty of room to put your stuffing in, and we may run a little dowel here too to keep it straight. We do not want these arms to bend. These arms need to be totally straight. So we're going to put this like this. Put a wee bit of stuffing, not much. We're going to put a wee bit of stuffing in there, guys. You don't need much at all. Okay, just a wee bit, just like so. Okay, first I'm going to glue my stick down. Okay, these little sticks came from the pack from the Dollar Tree of 100 pieces of wood. And I am just going to glue this down just a wee bit. You know, it doesn't take much when you're using hot glue on fabric. Put it right in the center, just like so. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Putting it right in the center, just like so. Okay, now for the stuffing, just a little bit of stuffing, and I'm going to take, I'm going to roll this, guys. What you're going to want to do at that point when you come back up, you want to take your hot glue and you want to run a bead right across, just like so, and you just want to roll it over. Just so simple, guys. Do our gnome. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm going to shove that down in there really good, guys. And I'm going to kind of pull up and over, just like that, okay? We're going to pull up and over. Anything hanging out here, that's fine. We can take care of that in just a minute. All right. Up and over, just like that. There we go. They're going to work out perfect for what we need them for. So they're going to be really awesome when they're finished. I'm just not liking the way they look right now, but when I put it up to the body, and I'm going to add a couple little Beebeecraft beads for the hands, and I'll also have that link in my description box below. Reveal our Gnome of the Month for the month of May. Okay, if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button right next to your subscription, and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. And don't forget, go check out Beebeecraft. I'll have the link in the description box below. They have some wonderful products just like we used here today. Okay, everyone, I will see you Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we put our Gnome of the Month for the month of May together. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a blessed day. Bye.